Good morning, everyone. Would you lead us in prayer, please?
Father, we want to take this opportunity to humbly bow and thank you for all that we have on a daily basis. We thank you for all the blessings that we were given. We pray that you'll continue to lead, guide our minds as well as our hearts, that you'll bless our board, our employees, and the people that we serve. In Christ's name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lance, would you do the roll call, please?
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster? Absent. Commissioner Harville? Here. Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Gould? Here.
Having a quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First thing on the agenda, we have regular session minutes from March 12th. Has everybody had a chance to look at those? The additions or corrections? Need a motion to approve. Make motion to approve the minutes. Second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes. And we have two sets of executive session minutes, February 19th and March 12th, where we discussed litigation. Everybody had a chance to review those. Move to approve. Okay.
In your motion, do you want to keep them sealed?
Keep them closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould? Yes.
Any public comments?
None. Oh, we'll stay at.
Committee reports.
Well, I'd say animal control's doing good.
Didn't bring up the new vehicle.
Yeah, the new vehicle finally, thank God.
While we're on that, I would like to say thank you to Kent Keller out here at Codes, and then also Sean, the manager over at Code Toyota. Sean worked with me real well, I thought. I negotiated with him since what it was for, the price, and he wanted to help us, and I think he gave us a good deal. I don't like buying cars, so he knows, but anyway, I want to thank both places for helping us out. Anything else? Building permits?
Yes, we have two. First one is parcel number 0514031902. It's at 385 Murphy School Road in Anna. It's for a David Whitaker, a new home, previously subdivided, no floodplain, recommended for approval. And the second one is parcel number 0528039118 on Tollgate Road in Anna. It's for Brandon and Kelly Keller. It's a cabin, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommended for approval.
Property taxes on the cheap enough for 288 square feet. Here you go, there.
Anybody got any questions? Get a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
We have nothing under old business. New business, approve payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list. Comments or questions?
No, make a motion, pay your bills.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould? Yes.
Next on the agenda, we have ordinance amending chapter 3 of Union County Code of Ordinance regarding animals pursuant to 510 Illinois CS 5/1. You wanna-
We need to table that. Basically, it's to update our ordinance to reflect, what the fines and fees are for animal control, so it's spelled out in there, so that when the animal control officers write tickets and it goes to court, it's a set amount for the fine and fee, instead of leaving it kind of up to the judge of what to charge. So, the girls are working on it. They're working on making me a list of what are all the tickets that they write and their suggested amounts, and then we'll have to get it to you guys, see what you want to put for the amounts, and then prepare it.
we'll table that.
Will that be ready, you think, by the next meeting, you think?
I hope so. I know they're really busy and they're short-staffed right now, so they're trying to make up hours.
Okay, I know that.
Next on the agenda, we have approval of a tourism grant application for All Cross fiscal year 2021. They usually apply every year. In the past, I mean, that has definitely been a area that brings in outside people, which that's what we're looking for. They met with the hoot board, apparently. They requested $5,000 to go for the $12,000 project. Everyone on the hoot board voted yes. So we'll move to approve it.
I'll second.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
could I get some of the folks involved with that, some contact information?
Yeah.
I have a family vest in the cross, and, my great-grandfather was the Reverend William Lyerly, who conceived that principle with, Wayne Preston up there. So I want to write to those folks that were involved with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Next on the agenda, Jody Johnson, University of Illinois Extension Budget Agreement. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Questions, our impact report from 2020. So, and thanks for the opportunity. It's good to be out of quarantine. We I haven't probably talked to you. I think it's been a couple of years since I've been down here.
Has been.
But when COVID hit in last March, the university basically ordered all of our staff to go home. And we began working from home like many others in the country. And it was a new concept for us. We didn't know if we could adapt or not. But I'm really proud of that front cover, because that's pretty much what our whole year was Zoom meetings. So, and the staff, they transitioned, they adapted, adopted the new technology, and I would even venture to say that they thrived. So, Our 4-H programming continued, our nutrition education programming continued. They were able to, and they still are now, zooming into classrooms in the schools, doing programming with the kids. So we worked with the food pantries. Food insecurity is a big issue in our 5 counties. Just there's not enough food for the number of people that we have. When you look at grocery stores and outlets and things like that, Union County, you guys are fortunate we got a Walmart here, but like if Vienna just had a recent fire to their grocery store, they've lost one. Carroll doesn't even have a grocery store. So when I make comments like that, I'm referring to our 5-county region and not just exclusive here in Union County. So, but really, like I said, really proud of the work that you can read in here. I hope that you get a chance to really look through it, pass it around your family and your friends, let them see. But right now, the office here in Union, we just have staff that are in there. Plan on opening it back up in April. I'm still watching the COVID numbers. Here in Union, they're a little higher, and Massac too. So both those offices will be open, like I said, hopefully in April. But Johnson and Pulaski Alexander, I've got both of those offices open, and we're functioning there. So, but what I'm here today to ask is for the annual appropriation, which is $40,000. You guys have been solid in your commitment with that, and every December, it's almost like clockwork. Amy's helping get that payment to us, which is very much appreciated. So I'm telling all of the commissioners in all 5 counties, I've got this type of commitment from all, and as a result of that, Champaign's been giving our unit, our 5 counties, an additional $300,000 to operate on. And so that's a tremendous assistance to help us provide all of the services that we're doing. So that's why I just say continue the commitment like you're doing. They're very happy with the work that we're doing down here, and then the local support from gentlemen like yourselves. So that's my request. If we could
Very good.
get that.
I'm glad we're able to participate with you. I mean, that's a big part of Union County and the kids and so forth, and really glad to be a part of that. I make a motion to approve the resolution with the Illinois Extension Budget Agreement, $40,000 ending July 1, 2021, ending on June 30th, 2022, which we did budget that this year, knew knowing that this would come up, so.
Thank you.
Commissioner Betts, yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Appreciate it.
Well, I got one more.
Okay.
I had to make sure that passed. Now I've got a really hard ask. And that's, I would ask that I could get a 1-hour commitment from one of you, maybe 3-hour commitment from one of you. It's a state statute. I've got an executive, a unit council, and then also have something called an extension board. And on the extension board, the members consist of members from the council, and then I'm supposed to get a commissioner or a commissioner-appointed person from each county to serve on this extension board. So in the past, what I've done is used members from my extension council and submitted their names to you, and then you would have appointed them from that council. Well, my boss asked that, well, she said that that's not appropriate and that we should have one of the commissioners, so.
When do you meet, or how often?
Yeah, great question. Once a year, and we're getting ready to meet probably, I think it's April 26th, it'll be 10 o'clock in the morning, and I can set it up so if you wanted to Zoom in, but if you did come over, I could probably provide you lunch. So what I would ask is that the person stay and attend the unit council meeting which is really it's an informative meeting, so.
Where do you have these meetings at?
At Vienna, at the extension office in Vienna, so.
We'll have to put that on the agenda for next meeting, and
Okay.
I think you already have a volunteer, so,
All right.
but we'll have to pass it.
If you're okay with it, what I'll do is I'll email Amy and remind her to do that and basically fill, maybe even send you a form to have an appointment put on.
He's fine.
That'll work?
That'll work.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
What was that called again for them to serve on one of them?
Extension board.
Okay, thank you. Can I get one of those books you got maybe?
Yep, sure can.
Or if it's on the website, I guess, is it on the website?
Yeah, this is better.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And I don't know that we met.
I'm sure.
Rosie Johnson.
Good to meet you, John.
You too.
Thanks, Jody.
All right.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is a resolution requesting acceptance of proposals for the furnishing of materials for the combined proposal 2021 maintenance by the Illinois Department of Transportation. This is an annual item that we do about this time of the year. Basically, it's asphalt, gravel, whatever, for the highway department in order to do tax and all that type of thing. So, I make a motion we approve the resolution for furnishing of materials for the combined proposal 2021 maintenance by the Illinois Department of Transportation. Second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next item on the agenda is ordinance amending Article 2, Chapter 18 of Union County Code of Ordinances regarding private sewage disposal pursuant to 55 Illinois CS 5/5 15010.
Tyler, do you have that
I'm
prepared?
working on it as we speak.
Okay.
Okay.
I can probably have it by the time we're finished here.
Okay, we'll table that momentarily since we're going to go into executive session and so forth. So that's everything on the agenda. We need to go into executive session, discuss pending litigation. I make a motion that we so do.
One second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes. We'll take a